Morning. So today all of the weather apps say where I am in York it should be zero cloud and full blue sky. We haven't had one so far this year and it's March. So that direction, excuse the camera, beautiful blue skies. And then you can see it's literally like a straight line, like a wall, and it kicks in, and it started obviously in the direction of the sun like ever. And it's just covered the whole sky. Some very strange patterns. And just remember, this is a day that's supposed to see no cloud at all. So there are still some people who refuse to believe that the governments are trialling solar geoengineering. Even though they literally had it in all the press, even The Guardian, people like that commented on it a year ago, back in April 25, saying they were going to trial dimming the sun with small experiments. Rishi Sunak, I think I've got lots of information on it, was the first documented. I think he gave £800 million to ARIA, the company who is doing this, back in 2020, 800 million. And even last year, my brain stopped, but it was either 50 million or 500 million, something insane, was again given to this company to do small experiments. I don't know what kind of small experiments need, $1 billion, but pounds, should I say. But people need to wake up. This is a sky that is supposed to have no cloud today. And we've had articles about how we've had the greyest weather ever, the wettest weather ever. Excuse the sniffing, running. Solar geoengineering or solar radiation management is happening. And that's why millions of people are talking about it across the world. It's why many states in America are trying to ban it, but they can only do so to a certain height in the atmosphere. They are basing this on a volcanic eruption that brought temperature down a few degrees, but it also caused mass crop failure, mass starvation, and spread disease. Sounds marvellous, doesn't it? I mean, why wouldn't you want to copy that? They use sulfur dioxide, which is known toxin to humans, causes respiratory, cardiovascular disease. They use aluminium oxide, that again linked to many, many diseases, and people wonder why the bees are dying en masse. We need bees, Sulfur, that causes acid rain, affects the ozone layer, yada, yada, yada. Not good. And these are the people spraying this en masse, tons of the stuff, who say CO2 is bad, which is only 0.04% in the atmosphere, and nature's responsible for 97%, so man only 3%, and the UK less than 1%. I mean, it's 0.000, it's tiny, insignificant, and it is the gas of life that grows food, and we are at near record lows of 400 odd parts per million, and we've had it exponentially higher in times of ice age, and it's never in history been proven to affect temperature, other than it often follows a rising temperature. Likely Mother Nature's way of greening the planet to provide more shade and shelter, in my humble opinion. So we have farmers talking about how horrific it is growing crops, people who grow plants, and these are the people doing this who say they care about the planet. A bit like they say they care about nature, and then they destroy swathes of farmland and Greenland to put toxic, corrosive bee, bird, butterfly killing non-recyclable solar panels to destroy our food security, or chop down gazillions of trees that are good for carbon dioxide and help the cycle of life, to replace with more metal, balsa wood, Chinese-made turbines that use diesel. Yeah, these people really care about nature. I actually really care about nature. I'm a real country girl. I love it. And I'm sick and tired of your very blue, your own skies being taken away. Like, tell me that looks natural. Yeah, these are not mackerel skies. They start in the direction of the sun and they continue and spread across the whole sky. The sun that was literally worshipped like a god for thousands of years, because people understand it gives life, it grows food, it makes people happy, literally affects your very health, the cells in your body. We want the sun, and there are articles for you to look at a year ago talking about trialling this, even though again 2 years ago we had experts in the EU Parliament begging them to stop doing this. 2 years ago. Don't forget, Rishi gave 800 million back in 2020. I don't know where I was going, I've forgotten. But I love nature. Nature gives us so much. The sun gives us so much. Ah, yeah. Why would the UK be the place to trial this? A UK that used to have lovely seasons, lovely springs and summers and autumns, but we weren't known for really hot, overly sunny days, which is why we're the second worst country in the world for solar efficiency. Again, why would you destroy your food security for solar in that case? Yeah, have a few on some roofs, but destroying all your food, arable land, yeah, makes loads of sense. These people are sadistic. They're literally robbing you of your skies. Were you asked for your agreement? Did they ask the population of Britain if they could spray toxins into your air? I don't remember them asking, but I am asking them to stop.